All right. Good day, everyone. Thanks for coming, hanging out with us today. Victoria's on her way. She'll be coming in any minute now. But I'm gonna get started, and just welcome everyone, and circle back and just take scope of the journey that has been, and how we've got to this place of musical arts and creation, and these wonderful collaborations, coast to coast, and indie to to major, and the whole journey. And so if you all are just coming in, um, I was just looking around because I got a call that Victoria was going to be about 5, 7 minutes behind. I was like, all right, well, let me see what videos I can share. And I looked up and I found something I hadn't really seen in a long time, and maybe only once before, but it was the moment that I was nominated and won the Hollywood Music and Media Award. So I'm going to go ahead and share that 2 minute clip, and then keep moving with you guys. Nice. And that reminds me, I also have Donna that's going to be coming in later today. Victoria doesn't even know that. Donna Brinton is the music supervisor, and she is our one of our great connections into the film industry. And she was going to join us immediately, but she has a call with another film project, so she'll be coming in later. And yeah, I'm glad I saw that. So it reminds me, Donna was the one that introduced me to that uh, into the film scene. She's the one that walked us in, and I look forward to welcoming her, and maybe taking a few steps back, and recalling how we first met and how we came to work together in a very easy and relaxed manner, and magic every time. We've touched a lot of projects, and each time we do, it surpasses our expectations. But until the Victoria and Donna show up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and play another video for you. This is one of my favorites from back in the day. It's called Luminescent, but I really feel it has that timeless ability and presence. So enjoy it. Yes. I do love that song. And maybe I got a little backwards. Maybe I should have spoken a little bit more about what that song was and how it came to being before I played it. But I'll flip the script. So Luminescent, I was an artist that moved from the East Coast to San Francisco, and and what a delight it was to find myself there. I mean, what a vibrant city! If you don't know San Francisco, you know, this is years ago now, so I'd really love to go back and get a good pulse on it. But it seemed like it was in a timeless space of expression. Especially everybody just had something to say, and everybody was wearing their colors. And we got on the street and we started playing music. We were playing music. There were musicians everywhere. What a musical city! And sure enough, soon enough we got picked up and picked up by a record label. And we were going into the studio at the same time that there was some conflict going with our nations, international relations. And so my music was always kind of in touch with trying to be a vibration of unification. And this song kind of came through that spirit. And it was and so the label took us up to studio up in Casper, California, a beautiful studio right on the cliffs. And all every instrument for all the nerds out there, um the every no gear was older than 1970. It was like all vintage guitars, microphones, preamps, boards, everything. It was like an incredible collection. And we had a great honor of being able to go in there and record. And then I went off to do a lot of things with my band. And then kind of took a hiatus for a while. Got back into it on the other side of it in the recording studio world. Opened up a recording studio out in DC area, kicking butt, doing a lot of fun things over there. And then got myself, and then I met, hey Jane, how are you? Yes. And then I met Victoria, and we started to see, when I was at a Grammy event in Los Angeles, supporting Ricky Kej and Stuart Copeland on their Grammy-winning album Divine Tides, which is just a beautiful album if anybody has a chance to hear it. And Stuart Copeland, of course, the drummer from The Police, and Ricky Kej and what's his name? Yeah, so beautiful album, Divine Tides. That we were at an event, and that's where I bumped into Victoria, and we met up and started to sing duets, and just for fun, and kept it going and stayed in touch. And now we got a thing going. We get requests, and Jane's so happy to see you, Jane. I believe you're the one that called in this request, and Victoria is about to arrive. She's running a few minutes behind. So now with you, if I may, I'm going to introduce the last duet that Victoria and I did. And I believe it was because of Jane who asked us to cover it. And so we took her up on it. And so here we go. Enjoy the cover that Victoria and I did of this song. So glad you're here, Jane. Yep, that's for you. I know it is. Here you go. Enjoy, Jane. This one's for you. Oh, you can't hear anything? You couldn't hear it? Oh, what a shame. Okay, we'll see how we can get that going, fix that. Um, but okay, well, I want it triggered the inspiration of just reminding again about the journey. So when I took a break from the stage to go open up and move into the recording studio business, I kind of stepped off of the stage for a while. But then when we hit it with Victoria, um, boy, just she really got me to really push my vocals again, and I'm really grateful to her for that. I know the first song that we did was um, "If I Didn't Love You" by like Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood, I think it was, and man, it pushed me. And now she's all excited with the song "Lose Control" by Teddy Swims. And that's another one that's really pushing the level. Here she is. Let's bring her to the stage. Victoria is in the house.
Hey.
Hey,
Well,
there you are. No, unmute. You just muted yourself. You just muted it. There you go. Oh no. Let's see. I heard you a second ago. Keep talking.
okay.
Yeah, you're in. You're in.
Let me see.
Victoria, welcome.
Hey, how's it going? Let me
Good.
change my audio settings. Make sure I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Awesome. You're
Jane
pretty low.
Jane Smith is
Oh, I
on
know
with us
why.
too.
I'll just put this on.
Okay. Can you hear
That's
me?
better. Yeah, way better now.
Okay, yeah. Jane was saying she
Yeah.
could. So we have Jane in the house saying hey.
Jane,
Yeah,
hey, how's it going? Where's
yeah,
she at? What
yeah.
I miss?
Well, I just started to like walk back memory lane and just kind of like
Yeah.
where starting from where I came to then how I came to meet you. And I just played the Need You Now video, and I was just
Awesome.
giving kudos to you because I had taken a step a little bit back off of the stage to open up the recording studio. And when I met you, we started to get back into the field, back into it, and then how like you really pushed my vocals, starting with the "If I Didn't Love You," and now you're throwing this Teddy Swim song at me, and I love it. It's like you're definitely making me raise up to my bigger self, and so thank you.
Honestly, me too. I'm crazy. I didn't know if I could do that song. It's kind of hard. I was
Yeah,
like, let's
it,
just do it. And I'm like, oh, can I even do this? I don't
and
know.
of course you crush it. Of
Let's
course
go
you
for
did.
it. But like that's the thing, right? Is like when you push yourself like that, you're sort of put in a position where you're forced to rise to the occasion. It's like,
Yeah,
well, I'm gonna be the one doing it at the end of the day, so I better make sure I get this ad lib right.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
totally. Yeah.
make sure my throat's relaxed and my tongue is.
Oh, I lost your voice. I lost your sound. I can't hear you. Um, no, I lost you.
Huh.
Oh, there it is. It just got quiet. Now you're back a little bit.
Yeah, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
What?
Yeah, I know what you mean about getting relaxed. Like, I moved quick and put something together and I shared it with you and I can see there's a process. Even as guitar is my my first thing. And like even when I'm learning something new, like I get all contorted when I'm first learning how to play it, it's like I'm all
Do
stiff.
you? It's
Yeah,
the stiffness, right? And then it's like once you let the music take you, because what it is we're trying to effort it,
yeah.
right? And then and that makes sense because we don't trust ourselves to allow
Mhm.
it to happen. And
Right,
that's the best part about vocals is you just can't make the sound if you're not allowing. So it sort of forces you into a place of allowance to
right.
where you're like, if you're here, your shoulders are raised, your throat's tight, you're gonna.
That's all I saw in my video yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you should. What you didn't see was me behind the scenes, just like, yeah, holding my tongue, making sure it's not retracting and getting stiff, and it's just like
Oh,
all
yeah.
these, just like
Vocal tip
allowing the
from
sound to come out.
vocal tip from Victoria. Give us one. What do we do?
This is one of my favorites. So one of the reasons why people have a hard time hitting notes or they're not getting the sound quality that they want is either they're tight here or
Yeah.
their tongue is tight, right? So
Right.
if you're tight here, 100% of the time this works. Take your hands here, go down and out, and it'll help get rid of tension in your throat. It's my favorite thing. And then when your tongue is tight, and it usually is, hold here. How's the song go again?
Shoot. Here we go. So I was just
Something's
listening.
got a hold of me lately.
Uh-huh.
Hold of me lately. Something's got a hold of me lately. No, I
Uh,
don't know myself. You know, it just gets a
I
little.
actually heard your voice move back a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
that
yeah.
interesting? It's
Yeah,
like
that
my
is.
favorite thing.
All
I
right,
love it.
nice. All right, vocal tips. Maybe every time we sit down, you should drop some knowledge on your vocal
Sure. I'm
expertise.
not a gatekeeper.
I also want to say what's up to Samuel, who's hanging out.
What's
In
up, Sam?
Samuel,
You wolf?
Jane. Yep. So Victoria, what's going on with you? How have you been this week? No need for introduction. Yeah, what you got cooking? I see you
I
popping out more sketches with what's her name? What's your name?
Nikki
Nikki,
Howard.
hilarious. You guys got great chemistry going on.
She's my best friend. I'm
Yeah,
obsessed with
I
her.
see
She's
pictures of you guys having a whole good time. I'm like, damn, that looks fun. I like it.
it's a good
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she's a good time. She's one of those persons just like she just never runs out of hilarious idea. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I'm
Yeah.
like, she's awesome.
And your
So
chemistry
yeah,
on set's very fun, very fun.
yeah,
You-
she's
You're
the
grooving.
best. And so yeah, I've been doing some skits with Nikki and man, I've been in the studio like so much. I've been in some writing sessions and working on the sound. I just did a song yesterday for my friend Colin Wolf, who's a songwriter, producer, engineer. He's got a show at Killer Yacht. So if you ever
Okay.
when you come to town, we can do a show there, Samir.
Okay. Oh, great.
And
Yeah.
Killer Yacht Club.
Okay. I
And
love it.
yeah, it's cool. And yeah, and so I just did a song for him. But you know, sometimes I'll demo for other artists who just need a vocalist. Well,
Hmm.
it's not really a demo. I'll send over some vocals, but mostly I've been working on my album.
Yeah. So
Yes,
cool. I want to talk about all that. Oh my gosh, so many things. So first of all, about us performing, I want everybody to know that we can be booked if you want us. Just talk to us. We can make that happen.
yes.
Secondly, about your songwriting sessions, I put a call out to Donna. As soon as I met you, I Donna is a Nashville songwriter for whatever her story, and I'll introduce her soon enough because
She's
she may be
awesome.
joining us today as well. And
What?
yeah, yeah, yes, yes,
I love
yes.
that.
And I really bigger than me feel like the three of us need to get together behind to support what you got going on in the studio, and I want to hear all about it. And then
Absolutely.
so before we talk about the beautiful tracks you put down on our first original, which I love. Yeah, I can't.
Love it. Such a
Yeah.
vibe.
Oh my gosh, it's a total vibe. It takes off, and when your voice comes in, it's amazing. But before we do that, talk to us about your record. What was going on? What do you accomplish this week with that?
Okay, so I'm doing it's a pop country record. We're going 90s. We're going
Oh, hell,
the women of the 90s.
hell yeah.
It's just because it's the stuff that I loved listening to, right? So there's actually been a study done that when you listen to music that you liked between the ages of like 12 and 19 or like, those developmental high school years type of deal, it helps reduce depression, which is interesting. I've
Cool.
always loved listening to that kind of stuff. Like I was
Mental
just
health.
like,
Let's do it.
let's go back to throwbacks because once streaming, I'm getting a little sidetracked, but this
Okay.
is going to come full circle.
All right. Perfect.
As long as someone guides me back to the circle.
I got you. I'm here.
Okay. Because once streaming started, when Pandora and Spotify and the streaming platforms started really taking off, and we stopped downloading music and listening to the radio as much because now all of our cars have aux or they have like Apple CarPlay, right? So we're listening to these like curated playlists, and we're not listening to the same top 40 songs on the radio that were almost in a sense shoved down our throats, but like now we know it so well, so almost the sense of familiarity about it is satisfying. Like so you ever listen to a song you didn't even necessarily like the song when it came out, but like you're just like, yeah, because it reminds you of a time, right? And so I'm going like I love listening to nostalgic music.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing. And I was for so long I was doing music where I felt like my voice was accompaniment for the track.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But that's not who I am as an artist. I
Yeah.
wanted a track to accompaniment my voice.
Yeah. Which
And
is
I have things to say,
right.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why that we're going this is actually what I started off doing in the first place was country.
Hmm.
And so I've just been making playlists, which I'm going to add you to, Samir,
Yes.
of, production examples of the type of drum sounds that I like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A artist of that time that inspired me and lyrics and concepts that I like. So I was at a cool beach house deal last week, and my friend Sarah and John Gus, we wrote this. He just pulled out a guitar, and I was like, she had a tagline, I had a concept, we put it together, and then he made a guitar loop, and then I sent vocals over, and then we're gonna just add production
Yeah.
as we hear it, right? So I love that style of songwriting where we just start from scratch,
Yes.
right? As opposed to, you've been in those sessions before where it takes 3 hours for you to listen to 100 tracks to pick from, and then you have to chop it up because it's not fitting the way that it just I'm enjoying the just start from scratch.
Oh
Let's create
man.
a whole new thing.
And that's like my whole new jam too, because I'm a melody maker, right? They come to me like very easily, and often it's like, so what's become like the process for me is to like not think twice, like like go quickly, like pick up a
Think
guitar.
fast, make mistakes.
Yeah, find it. Oh yeah, that's it. Lay it down.
That's
Come
it.
up with something else on top of it. Boom, that's it. It feels good. Yeah, that's right. Sculpt it a little bit. Done.
Yep.
And just move it
Yeah.
versus like the long drawn out like consideration of all kinds of possibilities. Because then that's where I just feel it fosters this magic, and then the gems start popping like popcorn. And the next
They
thing you know, you have
really
5
do.
songs. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you something right now, Samir, also.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just so stoked, and I'm really stoked to write with you, and I'm really stoked to write with Donna, because I know that you get me,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know how to I'm going crazy. How do you forward an email? That doesn't make sense. Okay, here you go. I'm sending this to Samir.
Yeah. Which one? At sweetspotstudio.com.
That's the
Right.
one.
All
So
right,
if
cool.
you guys if anybody wants to book, send us an email to Samir at Sweet Spot Studio.
Yeah, absolutely. And no, and there are links on all of the socials on my side anyway, where they can just like they book meet and greets, and then we just get on talking, and
Yeah.
yeah,
So fun. I
yeah.
love it.
Please, I
I'm
love it
enjoying
too.
this so much. Yeah. So there's some shows coming up. Oh man, I really want you to come out so you could play with me. We'll work it out. We're gonna work it
That's
out.
good. What are the dates?
Do you remember that show that I did that was at Adults Only? That company, they're doing some bookings, and there's some people, they asked me if I could cover one like today. I'm like, no. That's kind of last minute. But yeah, so those shows, our friend Scott has this incredible house that has the best acoustics, stage. He has got a huge stage in his house.
I want to
And
play.
what's that?
Now I want to play. Now I'm like,
No.
yeah.
He would love you, and you would love it. It's just, they call it, it was actually called one of the top 10 places. It might have been top 5 places in LA to do a showcase, which is funny because it's a residence, but it's like a soundproof it's like this theater that's soundproofed with a giant stage with like curtains and like a big grand piano and drum kits and like really state of the art. I mean, even lights. This place is better than some of like the like going out like showcase gigs. It's better. I don't know. He's got really nice stuff.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to play there, and it's such a vibe, and everybody's so talented.
Yeah.
And it just really is just iron sharpening iron, and I can't wait for you to come out and play.
Oh man,
it's
I'm
gonna
there.
be so fun.
Seriously.
And we can do some of our maybe try out some new stuff there, and then while we'll go do a show at Killer Shrimp. We'll get some shows lined up. Like I'm really, really excited to start playing out again. I'm
great.
pumped,
Oh my gosh, that's so much fun.
Yeah.
Every time we get moving and I'm in front of a mic again. It's just like that's the best
It's
spot,
the
you know.
best feeling, isn't it? It's just so
More,
fun.
yes, more, please. Yes, more, please. Yes,
Yes,
more.
more please. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
That's
This
exciting.
music,
Cool. So you're moving along on your record. I can't wait to be able to hear what's going on there. And of
I
course,
know,
we have to be real. We got to get behind it because between our
I know.
duets and this project that you got going and my tracks, like it was just keeping us busy. That's for sure.
I know. I'm just sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. I'll like overcommit. I'm just like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this and 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 then I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's
even today, I'm just like, yes, I mean, I'll do this thing, and then okay, whoa, and then
right.
this is crazy, and then I
Yeah.
have 8 things lined up for the day, and then I've got to finish this vocal, and then, but I love it. See, this is the kind of stress I like having, right?
Right.
If I get
Yeah.
to pick what stresses me out, this is what I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
And
like
look, and the love's coming out. You got Jane hanging out. She's bringing in her fam. Like
I
turning
love
lights on.
it.
And that's why we're here, right? Turning.
Yeah,
So
Jane's our fave. We love you, Jane.
yeah, yeah. Kisses. There you go. All
What's
right.
been going on with you, Samir?
What's been going on with me? So, a lot going on. I'll start, I guess, with the creative side because that's where I really, am enjoying it. I kind of, I'm moving back into my own space of a creative, right? I really took on the business side of the business. I hit a good place as an artist, and then I just took it and turned it into a business, and
You were
that was
such
really cool. I
angry.
learned a lot. It's great. I'm engaged, and I'm doing a lot of, it works parts of me that I really enjoy, but I really can't let go of the guitarist who wants to get up and rock and sing, and do
Yeah,
that. So
I hear you.
I'll find a way to bring that back in. And like now I'm very in tune with like so many melodies that I have and how I want to get them out. And I'm chiseling time in the studio weekly now to just like hack at it in a chilled manner because I'm there anyway. But this block, my producer and I were just going to develop these songs and keep moving and just like, so, I got some
That's it.
original works that are coming through and already Victoria's grace in it. Oh my gosh. I mean, really, I didn't want to send you the first mix because I just want to wait until it's even better. But wow, I almost want to hear just like the beginning because like the first verse and the chorus, it's like it just switches on us. It's like let's. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna
Do
do
it.
it in
Are
the
we having an exclusive? Are we having an
in
exclusive?
exclusive. It's just
Samir,
totally exclusive.
that song was made for harmonies too. It was
Was it?
just,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my god, where
it's
the heck is
perfect
it?
for that.
Oh, that's where it is. All right, so this is gonna because I'm such a music guy. I'm gonna play it from my phone. Okay,
Okay.
check it out though. You see it though. Just the first verse and first chorus. Wait for Victoria, y'all. The sun in my eyes is telling me to try. The sun in my eyes is telling me to try. To get up on and fly, fly now, fly now, fly on high. Fly now, fly now, fly on high. Yeah. I love it. Oh my gosh,
I love it.
yeah.
It's just such a vibe. It just makes you
So,
just want to lay in the grass and like
oh, it's a hammock
chill.
song for sure.
It's
Yeah,
a
you're
hammock
chilling.
song.
It's a hammock
I
song,
love it.
and you can't have enough of that, And I love the roll down the windows, you're cruising,
Yeah.
I love the backbeat. Thanks, we gotta
Too.
love it. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, and it'll come. The band will come with it. So I've been creative on that tip. I got the next 15 songs I want ready to go there.
You have
Working on
15
you. I
songs
mean, sure. I've got
ready to
so
go?
many. Yeah, yeah. I really do have a lot.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's a lot of songs ready to go.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So, you have your vibe already set. Like what do you call the genre that you do?
I know back. So I do. It's kind of like it's a dream something. It's like a dream pop can be
Escape.
kind of how it's been called. You know, it's been known to be called like a dream pop. Kind of got a gazy element to it. But yeah,
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
a dream pop vibe.
yeah,
Dream pop,
dream pop.
cream pop. Sounds like a popsicle.
Yeah. Give me some.
Give me some.
Yeah,
I just tried to beatbox. I can't beatbox.
yeah. Let's go hip
Um,
hop.
right?
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of beatboxing, you know what I saw the other day? Do you remember Men in Black, that one alien guy that was like, I can't do it. Do you remember that beatboxing alien? Like that was
Maybe.
like his language. I can't believe the things that people can do with their voice. It's
Yeah.
with their mouths. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
how are you guys doing that? Like
Yeah.
I can manipulate my voice well, but I don't know how they're making those
It's
sounds. And I
so
teach.
weird. It's so funny. I think I saw something that was like tracing the origin of beatboxing and like and how it came to be. And of course it was like the story of like the cat didn't have anything else to make music with. You know, like he was a didn't have any
Yeah,
other way to contribute. So he started
that's
just messing with the set with the voice and he
I know.
nailed it. All of a sudden he was like the freak that could do it, and it just caught the attention and it started to like, and then it just kind of built from there. And I don't know where I saw this, but it was a really cool insight into like into that, that
That's
history of music. I mean, that launched
yeah.
a complete movement
It
that we're
did.
still talking about today. It's an
It
incredible skill.
is beatboxing one of the elements of hip hop?
Yeah, yeah. It's like
It's b-boy, it's graffiti, it's maybe beatboxing, it's
breakdancing, maybe.
that b-boy breakdancing, yeah.
Okay, okay. Where's that?
Um it's oh gosh, guys, help me out. What is it? What are the other ones?
I don't know. I'm not the biggest. I love me the hip hop, but I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not so schooled in it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because like that's the culture right there.
It's a culture. It's a
Yeah,
culture. Yeah, there's a whole thing behind that. Um, my old manager used to say, that's that they taught like Grandmaster P, those guys, like they taught us that you got to be the best on the block, then the best in the neighborhood, and then the best in the city, and then the
oh
best
yeah,
in the state, and that's how you take over the world. And I'm like,
yeah,
That's so inspiring, but like best on the block. Like what is singers don't do that so much, like we're
yeah.
not just like,
Well, yeah, yeah,
let's can you imagine if vocalists had a vocal battle,
yeah,
like an ad lib battle, like we just had like we don't do like they're like we had rap battles but with vocals.
yeah. Like
That'd be
yeah,
wild.
it would be wild, and depending on what city you're in too. Like, I don't know why it makes me want to. Like, I still haven't New Orleans, like because they're on the street, everybody is playing, and you could be like, the
Is
best
it
trumpet
really
player on the
like
block.
that?
Yeah, I
Is
mean
it
that's
really New Orleans really is like that where they're just like playing on the street?
yeah, and like everywhere you go. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, can you imagine
That's
that?
so
No, wow.
cool.
Yeah, it is so cool. It's like a complete thing. It's a complete.
Why don't other places do that? We should do that.
Yeah, it's a color. I don't know. I mean, sure. Then you do it, and then that's
Hmm.
and that's how you end up on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Because what's that cat's name? God, what's his name? I'm gonna get
No
it right
idea.
now. He just won all kinds of Grammys. What's his name? I'll get it for
Oh, it
you.
was a street performer?
Yeah, so he came from New Orleans to go study like Juilliard, but then what he did is that he took the you play everywhere you go in New Orleans and did it everywhere he went in New York City. And then all of a sudden he's like blowing up little blocks, and then Lenny Kravitz is walking by the street and he joins and plays along. And then Chili Peppers later see him like, and he just
No
built up
way.
this viral thing until he was like undeniably like,
The
who is
man.
this kid making a noise, and being incredible at what he does.
What does he do? Is he playing an instrument?
Piano player, piano player.
Oh, yes. Have you seen those videos, the viral videos of the guys that are just playing piano and then someone will walk up and be like, "Hey, can you do this song?" And then you've seen that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's some really talented people out there in the world, and I'm really grateful that we have the platforms these days, the social media outlets where people can shine and show what they do and be able to give the world their art in a way that we couldn't do that before so
Yeah.
much. We didn't have YouTube, we didn't have
Oh, didn't have
Instagram and Facebook, and so it was just everybody just how we just American Idol? No, but that was still when
that
did
was
that
even
start?
that was breaking through. So the cat's name is John Baptiste. But speaking of all of
Oh
these
yeah.
socials, like, what are your handles? Where can people? So now that we do have that power and we're on platforms and we can get ourselves out there, you want to let us know where we can find more about you?
Sure. Victoria Renee Hand, ReneeHand, all platforms. VictoriaReneeHand.com is my website. You can just follow my socials right there, my Spotify, all my music's on there.
Nice.
I
Okay.
just had a whole press release just come out yesterday
Nice.
in France and in the US. And I think I sent it to you. That's what I was emailing you before.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was like, oh my gosh, I like it's so weird. I don't for somebody who loves performing, I don't like love attention.
little
I don't
bashful.
know how to take like
Oh no, you do
I
well.
don't know how to accept this.
Yeah.
I'm super
Well,
grateful, and
yeah.
I'm so like just happy about everything that's happening, and it's just like wow.
Yeah.
I just I know you would by what it appears from me, you'd be like that doesn't make sense, but in
Yeah.
reality, I kind of just these me and I don't think about it, but I am so awkward at like taking compliment. I don't know how to do it. I'm just like I have to make
That's
like a
great.
stupid face or like digress. It's the
Little
weirdest thing.
bashful shoulder. No, it's cool. It shows that you've got some humility to you, and that's a good thing to see. But that's great because I mean it was like what, a month ago you were on the cover of a magazine too.
Yeah,
So like,
pump it up.
pump it up, girl.
Pump it
Yeah,
up.
right.
Yeah, it
Now
was
you're going
awesome.
out into the France world, which is awesome. I love
Yeah,
France, and
I
I
love
love the
France too.
audiences. I mean, I'm a big fan of some artists that are really well received in France. So like, I think that speaks to like, I get it.
Yeah.
They're not like, huge on the pop
Mhm.
American circuit, but like they've been selling out France for decades.
Where are you finding these artists?
Life. Like honestly, it's just like people come through and they're like, "Hey, have you
Yeah.
heard this cat?" And I'm like listening. Oh wow, it speaks to me. I like it. And then word of mouth, friends, road. You know,
I
but
definitely went through a lull recently where I was just like, I feel like I've heard everything. And then the new stuff, somehow I still feel like I've heard all of this before. And it's just, I really want to hear, I know they're out there.
yeah,
I'm looking for like something that like lights my fire,
yeah.
and right now the men of pop are killing it. The
Okay, who you got?
men,
Who are your top five right now?
Benson Boone,
Oh yeah, you've been talking to him for weeks now.
love this guy.
Yeah,
Huge
yeah.
fan.
What a register. Yep,
Beautiful, beautiful things. What a great song. Teddy Swims,
yep.
vocals. Come on.
Come on. Yeah.
The men of country, the men in country, they're killing it.
Hmm.
Um, I'm gonna give you an unpopular opinion. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. It's just my own personal opinion. This is just one person's opinion, okay?
Okay, okay. Do you want me to?
What's happening with the women?
Well, it's funny you should ask, and this is going to be me saving you, and I don't know how, but speaking of women, Donna is ready to chime in.
Donna! Yay!
So I'm going to bring her in, and then,
Donnie Don!
speaking of country artists, this girl comes from that.
Ooh, what an
So
honor.
let's
She's
bring her in.
an actual legend, you guys.
Yeah,
Not
all
kidding.
right. So here we go. I'll give her a little intro.
You are
Yeah.
so funny. I'm a legend.
Donna, we are welcoming Donna to the stage. Oh my goodness, Donna, thanks for making it. I know you're a busy girl. You got things cooking, and since we're all
You're
moving,
funny.
yeah. Let me just do a quick intro of who you are, okay? So for the listeners that are here and don't really know who you are, I'm going to do a quick read on your bio, okay?
Okay.
So Donna Britton Bukevich, singer-songwriter, writing songs about life, love, loss, and things that matter. Donna's talents as a songwriter and composer has garnered critical acclaim and industry recognition. She is a Silver Telly Award winner in 2022 and was nominated for the Hollywood Music and Media Award Best Song in 2021 for a song she co-wrote with Peter Keys of Lynyrd Skynyrd. Her
Sick.
exceptional songwriter also earned her a spot as a contender for the 92nd Academy Award Oscars in 2020, where 2 of her songs were among the 75 considered for the prestigious award. Additionally, she was honored with the Best Song Award at the 2019 Sholo Film Festival and was a contender in the 2013 Oscars as a vocalist, ranking at number 17 on the award circuit alongside Adele's Skyfall. When Donna is not composing and producing songs for various indie producers, authors, and directors, her creative work extends to the realms of movies, documentaries, and TV series. Congratulations, she got a Hallmark placement this week. Should I not have said that? Too late. Where she collaborated with emerging indie singer-songwriters, bringing their visions to life. So welcome to the stage, Donna.
I told you guys she's a legend. I said it.
Yeah.
I'm
Hi,
just
Donna.
Hey, happy Friday. Is it cocktail hour yet?
Right?
Yeah.
You guys are 3 hours ahead, but it's noon, so yes.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
I guess it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yeah,
That's
totally.
right. That's
Speaking
right.
of France. So Victoria and I were just talking about all things songwriters at the moment. You know, we were celebrating. So Victoria's getting a lot of, she's doing a lot of exciting things, and which I'm sure I've already told you about.
Yes.
But she's, press releases now in Europe. She's already bumping it in nationally. She's signed to a label working on her records. She's been in the movies and working on these skits. Just tons of activity. We talked about our collaborations. Victoria and I have also been working. I've been working with both of these beautiful ladies. Donna is coming off of a meeting now with the film. Well, where are you coming from, Donna? What's going on?
Where am I coming from?
Yeah.
Working with a new movie producer and talking about her needs and what's coming up next for her film. What's her vision for the music? And then I also pitched our song, Samir. You were part of the song with Sir Earl Toon. I pitched our song this afternoon, This Is All I Want for Christmas, for an upcoming Christmas movie. So I was working on that, and then working on a new song for a documentary. Hey, is it raining? And my hi, honey, and my beautiful 16-year-old girl. I have to take this off the virtual stream here. Who studies with me on Fridays. This is Madison. You can't see her.
Madison.
Madison is fabulous. Madison has a song out there that we wrote together called Happy When I'm Here. Happy when I'm home. Why do I always say happy when I'm here? Happy when I'm home. And she is so cool. She's only 16. She's a rising star. I'm so excited to be working with her. You can check her out on all platforms. That's another thing that I do too, is I mentor these rising stars. Well, of course, they're not if they're rising when they come to me, but they have these goals of learning how to write.
I've seen you take these artists to go other levels, Donna. They've come in with you and they've gone through. So Donna does music supervisor, so she's the gatekeeper for songs that make it onto films. And I've seen you turn songwriters into actresses, into red carpet divas, but not diva minus the attitude, but
divas.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Get all of that,
Right. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm very excited, Victoria. You've got a lot of stuff going on, man. And you and Samir have got great things happening out there in the socials, which just look, I mean, I love your essence, how it's just natural. You're just having a good time. You want people to have a good time,
This is fun.
I would love to, if you want to write, I would love to write with you guys. I think that would be great.
Where do I sign? Yes, and yes. I would be so honored to write with you. You're my favorite.
Aww. Well, the thing is, it's like, what are you looking for? I was working on a song earlier today, actually called Dream Big, and we're writing an anthem. And I said, you know what? This sort of feels like a Kelly Clarkson vibe, That's
sort of what I do. That's sort of
is
what
it?
I do. Yeah. The songs that, are distributed between Pink and Kelly, that mix that in with some of the, 90s pop country, big vocals, big open chorus, fun, singable, but also like a big vocal.
Yeah.
That says something, but isn't, but simplistic because, it's sometimes as songwriters, I'll speak for myself. You probably don't do this. I can overcomplicate things. You know, I'm just like, well, okay, how do I say that in like that many words?
You know the old
Right?
method of keep it simple. I don't believe in saying stupid. Keep it simple. So like
Yeah.
the KISS
Simple.
method. Keep it
Yeah.
simple, man. I mean,
Keep
you
it
know, people
simple.
try to complicate the lyrics so much,
Not
and
complicated.
the whole key to all of it is it conversational, you know? And
Right. Will you remember it? Because you
yeah,
have to remember your song. I'm stealing this from the Beatles. One of them said that. They're like, how do you remember all your songs? Well, we write easy songs because we have to remember it.
love me do.
And they're memorable
love
because they have to remember it.
love me do.
Yeah. Oh man.
Do you want to say hi to Madison? Can I put her on?
I'll
Yeah.
put her on the
Where's
spot. Bring her in,
Madison?
Maddie. Welcome.
This is Madison Ashley, and
Hi,
you can find her
Madison.
under Madison Ashley Music. And come on, what? I'm going to put you on.
Totally on the spot.
Come put her on. Hey,
Madison Ashley Music.
Madison Ashley Music. You can find her. Her
I'll put it in
website's
the
up
comments.
to date. And we just finished writing a song for her mom, and she's going to be presenting it to her on Mother's Day.
Oh, will you sing it?
Maybe. So you know Samir.
Wow, that reminds me. Yeah.
Because you're all virtual.
All right, let's welcome to the stage Madison. How are you?
Madison Ashley. Hey, girl.
Hi.
How's it going? You did that is such a good idea. I wish I would have thought of that. The song that you're gonna sing for your mom.
Oh, thank you. It was actually Miss Donna's idea. So
that's so smart. Will you sing us a little bit? Do you mind?
Yeah.
Or you can play it if you want. Or you can just send us a link if you don't feel like it. I'm putting you on the spot.
No, okay.
Of course.
The chorus.
Dear Mom.
Dear Mom, the song is all about you. Dear Mom, and all the sweet things you do. Dear Mom, I love you.
Ooh! Yeah.
Did you do the thank you. Did you do the singing videos on with Samir? Oh, okay. I've seen them. I watched all of them. Yeah, you're really, really good.
Thank you so much. So are you. Your vocals you're amazing. And it's so cool that you have a mentor like Donna. Mentorship is everything. It is. It's really nice to have good people in your corner, especially somebody like her who's done this at a high level and can help guide you and keep you out of some of the pitfalls that some of us have fallen into and help hold your hand through this process. It's a good time. It's really fun. Music is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really fun, especially with Miss Donna. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Don't you always leave your sessions feeling so much better and so much lighter?
Yeah,
right?
like relieved. Yeah,
me too. I love that feeling. It's the best. This is why I started doing music. Because like even when I didn't want to go to my vocal coach's house, like I was after school, I was tired. I didn't feel like it. I'm asleep in the car. The last thing you feel like doing when you're asleep is singing.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? But then when I'm done, I'm like, oh, that was the best. That was so fun.
Yeah, it feels really good.
It really does. I'm so glad that we got to meet you today.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you both today too. And I've met Samir before, so that's really fun.
That's right. Awesome. That's right. We'll be seeing each other soon. Maddie's going to be coming through the studio in a little while.
Yeah,
working on another single. This is a beautiful project. This is it's the first single called "Who I Am," and it's like, oh man, it's like a tearjerker kind of situation, and because it's like self-empowerment, believe in yourself, and it's like dedicated to like everyone to just kind of. I mean, I don't know how, Madison, how would you want to put it, but it's like a very intentional song.
Yeah, it's very uplifting and like mainly directed towards like the young audience. It's a very peaceful but like uplifting song. Yeah, you explained it perfectly.
That's all right with it. We'll have to bring you back one day once it's released and share it with all of us and yeah, I'm so glad that you were able to join us. What a lovely surprise.
I know. Those are my favorite kind of songs, by the way. I love a good anthem. I love a good uplifting anthem that's fun to sing. Those are the best, right? Yeah. Oh, did I lose your sound? Oh, there we go.
No, she's there.
Awesome. Well, we're so glad to have had you on. I'm glad that you like our videos. That's so cool. Sometimes, I don't know, actually, so I'll post things and not go look at it afterwards sometimes. And it's just like, oh yeah, people did see. That's good. Thank goodness people watched that. Because you don't know, sometimes you put something out there and it does something, and sometimes you put something out there and maybe it was the wrong time of day you posted it and you're like, I don't think anybody's gonna see this one. And so it's nice to see where our music is reaching, and it's surprising too, right? There's so many people, like I was saying, when I was in Zanzibar, in Africa, like people were like, hey, I know that song that you sang. And it's just like, what?
Yeah.
I don't think people like in my neighborhood know the song. So
Right.
it's, you just never know who your music is going to reach. But the important thing is to keep putting it out there, because you don't know who might need to hear your song at what time. Right.
Oh my gosh. That, what you said, Victoria, is exactly it. I loved it.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm inspired to show a video of your song, because I like one of yours. So like, even if it's a video, again, I know we did it a few weeks ago, but of you performing in New York City, like, that's a beautiful song. Can we do that again?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So then Maddie, stick around if you want. I'm going to share a screen right now. We're going to go to one of Victoria's singles, and remind me the name. It's A
Better Tomorrow.
A Better Tomorrow. There it is, Victoria Renee. Let's see here. This one. I love it. Here we go. Pause. Skip. All right. Don't hear it.
To cry, there'd be no selfish to lie, there'd be no reason for crying, there'd be no empty, no why. I see it when I close my eyes. Peace on earth and peace of mind. Let it go. We have to restore this planet's soul. Teaching something more than what we know. Give it water, give it sun, room to grow. We can build a better tomorrow. There'd be no nightmares, only dreams. There'd be no evil people with angel wings. There'd be no war zones, just simple things. There'd be more love than diamond rings. I see it when I close my eyes. Peace on earth and peace of mind. Let it go. We have to restore this planet's soul. Teach it something more than what we know. Give it water, give it sun, room to grow. I can see a better tomorrow. I can see a better tomorrow. We share this place, we all belong. Light the way till dark is gone. Walking away still means you're strong. Rise above, hope isn't gone. Let it go. We have
planet's
Restore the
soul.
planet's soul. Teach it something more than what we know. Give it water, give it sun, room to grow. I can see a better tomorrow. I can see a better tomorrow. Yeah. I can see a better tomorrow.
Oh my
Fun.
gosh, that song, Victoria. That song.
You like it?
Oh my god! I mean, the message. I mean, I'd be lying if I wasn't like it. Really, it's like it gets me emotional. It's so in line with what I think the power of music is here for, is to help us get to that better place and and find that inspiration. So yeah, I love it. I love
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just, it just something I love a good, anthem and just saying something like we can just be nice people. That's really what the message is here, is just care about other people and care about things, and it's reciprocated. Put
Yeah.
good stuff out.
Yeah, love it, love it.
Yeah.
So, okay, thank you for letting me go on that inspiration. Let's see. So, Donna, since we have you here, why don't you do you want to wrap up a little bit more about what you have going before we close this program down for the day? Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh.
Somehow we've lost her.
Oh no.
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 You,
Muted.
me.
Mer-
Exactly. Jory, I can't wait to get your playlist and hear what you got cooking on.
Yes, we
Yeah.
should chat after, with
Yeah.
Donna and see if we can get a sesh on the books, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'll send you guys a playlist and like the concepts and idea. I mean, I think you guys know where I'm going with this,
Right.
right? Like you
I
know,
mean, it'd be good to know what you want as well,
Right.
because I also know that Donna has been writing songs. I mean, I'd have her she's got a credit of like some ridiculous thousands of songs. Like she has a gold record on her wall for like having written and produced so many songs, and so many of them, and she's very well organized. So like I know, I just have a feeling like, just with a couple of keywords about what you're looking for, what vibes, what kind of messages, she could just provide you a few to even listen to and be like, yes, I like that one, or what have you. Plus what you want out of production, it could be a really nice and easy collab. So yeah, I'd look forward to getting that going with us for sure.
Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. I'm writing to Dawn on here. Yeah, she wanted to know what we want to write about. We want to write we want anthems, girly. Anthems. We want some anthems. We want some empowerment, fun, simplistic, but saying something, those almost sometimes maybe, or we want organic instruments, but with maybe some dance formatting, just like something that's like fun to sing.
I like that.
But not overproduced. We want the rawness of right. So
listen, I'm gonna say goodbye to all of our listeners. Thank you for joining us, and I'm gonna get on a call with you right away.
Okay, you got it.
All of you, please stand by. Thanks for joining Connecting Flights with Donna and Victoria as always.
Bye,
And until next week, shine on, everyone, and we'll see you real soon.
Shine on.
Thanks, guys.